We need to talk about the AWS Solutions Architect certification. It's not just another tech badge, it seems to have become the gold standard in the cloud industry. With AWS dominating 31% of the market, this cert is linked to average salaries around $175,000. And for senior roles, that number can soar past $250,000.
That's right. And the craziest part is what some people call the certification premium. Just having those letters, SAA-C03, on your resume can boost your earning potential by 25 to 35% over someone with identical experience but no certification. It's become the ultimate signal for recruiters at the 87% of Fortune 500 companies that use AWS.
So, is this just about recruiters being lazy and looking for a keyword? Or is there a fundamental shift in how companies are valuing these architects?
It's a fundamental shift in trust. Companies are moving their most critical core business functions to the cloud at an insane pace. They can't afford to hire someone and hope they figure it out. This certification is basically proof that you understand how to design an architecture that is both secure and cost-effective from day one. You can think of it as an insurance policy for a company's cloud budget.
Right? An insurance policy that pays you a six-figure salary, so the ROI is clearly there, but the exam itself isn't a static target. It's actually evolving pretty fast to keep up with the tech.
It's evolving incredibly fast. If you're studying from old materials, even from 2024, you're setting yourself up for failure. The 2026 update has injected a heavy dose of generative AI. We're talking about services like Amazon, Bedrock, and new design principles like the responsible AI lenses.
And that's on top of the existing domains, right? I saw that security is still the biggest hurdle, making up a full 30% of the exam.
Exactly. The security domain is where most people trip up. It's the absolute make or break section of the exam. But here's an insider tip. AWS is currently running a promotion until mid-February 2026. You get a 25% discount on the exam fee and a free retake if you fail. They know this new AI content is a big lift, so they're giving people a bit of a safety net.
Wait, let me get this straight. They're testing Amazon Bedrock and things like S3 vectors now? That feels like a massive leap from just knowing how to set up a basic network.
It is a huge jump. It's the AI-ification of cloud architecture. It's no longer enough to know how to store data. You have to know how to structure and store it so a large language model can access it efficiently. That's what vector databases are all about. If you go into that exam and you don't know what a vector is, you're going to be staring at a failing grade.
Got it. So the stakes are higher and the tech is newer. That brings us to the million-dollar question. How do you actually pass this thing without spending the next 6 months of your life in a library?
It is a marathon, not a sprint, but it doesn't have to be a 6-month one. A dedicated 8 to 1 2-week plan is the sweet spot. And the data is clear on this. The secret weapon is using high-quality, updated practice exams. The ones that mirror the new 2026 content are seeing first attempt pass rates as high as 92%.
That's a staggering success rate. So the strategy is just to drill practice questions over and over? The real exam is what, 130 minutes for 65 questions?
Yes, but it's about drilling the right questions. Don't spread your study time evenly across the 4 domains. If you spend as much time on cost optimization as you do on security, you're doing it wrong. You have to over-index on security and resilience domains 1 and 2. It's about being a specialist in the areas AWS signals are most critical.
That makes sense. Focus on where the points are. So, if you were to boil this all down for someone thinking about taking the plunge, what are the key takeaways?
I'd say there are 4 main things. First, the earning potential is real. Certified architects earn 25 to 35% more, with average salaries hitting $175,000. Second, the exam has pivoted hard to AI. You must know generative AI services like Amazon Bedrock. Third, there's a great incentive right now that 25% discount and free retake is a perfect window of opportunity. And finally, there's a proven path. A 1-2-week plan focused on modern practice exams gives you a 92% chance of passing on your first try.
A clear roadmap to a massive career upgrade. It's tough, but the rewards are obviously worth it.